Notice how the weekly candle is behaving, right? This is now the weekly candle playing on the 15-minute time frame. So now that we've mitigated the zone, right? So now from here, we've had a very, very sharp mitigation. But what I want traders to understand, when you're forming a higher time frame bias on the 15-minute time frame, you want to be looking for a few things. You want to be looking for a market structure shift. So let's quickly mark this down. You want to be looking for a market structure shift. You want to be looking for a fair value gap, and you want to come into some higher time frame level, such as a higher time frame discount, higher time frame fair value gap. And that's exactly what we had over here. This was that higher time frame mitigation into this level over here, which we already identified from the 4-hour. So if we head down now to the 15-minute time frame, what we're looking for is these three things in price, these three signatures: a market structure shift, a fair value gap, coming off a higher time frame level. But what makes this price action higher probability, right? Can someone spot this? Right, there's two things. The first thing is, notice how we're below the Asian range, therefore we are by default below the daily opening. You always want to be buying below the daily opening, and even better, the weekly opening. This is very important. But the second thing, for those who have a sharper eye, is that we've taken out the previous day low. Right, we've actually taken out this previous day low. So when you take out a previous day low, this is what we call a liquidity sweep, right? So liquidity exists everywhere. We've all heard of this saying before. But you want to ask yourself, if liquidity exists everywhere, how can I position myself to only take the high probability liquidity sweeps in line with the high time frame bias? The way you do that is by looking at previous day lows, and vice versa. If this was a bearish case study, we'll be looking at a previous day high. But when you see a previous day low sweep in a discount, higher time frame discount, followed by a market structure shift, which I believe we got over here, this is now our market structure shift. This is a golden A+ setup, right? We've also left some inefficiencies or fair value gaps within this region as well. And we are below the weekly opening price, because this is a weekly candle, right? This is the weekly opening price over here. But I want traders to screenshot this in their brains and keep this, right? We're below the weekly opening price. We're below the daily opening for the day. We've taken out a previous day low, and we've broken structure. If you can use these simple concepts, these simple mechanical rules in your trading, there's no reason why you can't have a strike rate 100% some weeks, 80, 90% some weeks, right? These are the mechanical rules I teach within Price Action Labs that you can apply to NQ, ES, US 30, or just about any other market you want to trade, right? This is how the market works. Liquidity to fair value gap, liquidity to fair value gap, paired in with PD arrays, understanding time and price. Time and price is simply buying below an opening or selling above an opening. That's all you need to understand. So if we just play price on,